Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, Harrison Butker. It's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. This is James Robinson.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 16 carries, 63 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made. No grounding. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there. They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at
the numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Complete to Kelly.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 11 on the play.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
The tackle made by Caleb Chason.
Not the kind of gain that will go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's caught by Kelly.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9.
And that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Thompson on the tackle.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
Room here to run. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
And makes the score Chiefs 8.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
25-yard line.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time, now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
The 37-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll run on 1st down. Robinson. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
This is Chenault on the receiving end.
The pass.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the
on 2nd down, here's the option.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Taco Charlton showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. The decision that time was to keep it, and not a great one. Once he got out right with the football, there was just nowhere to go.
And I felt bad for his offensive line there because their job is to create creases, right? Create openings. But if those defenders keep their shoulders square to the line of scrimmage and refuse to be budged, that's the end result. No place for him to turn upfield, no chance to gain any yardage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Makes the score. Chiefs.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Hill the intended receiver once again, but it's going to be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Kelly. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And inches. At the 40.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, a quick slant to Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 2nd and a yard, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Kelly.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver them.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So we've reached the... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Chiefs 16, Jaguars 3.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mahomes on target there to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Mahomes going to throw, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
And the Jacksonville offense on their way out again as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
Back to throw here. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it now with Robinson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 7.
From the 17, Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but now it'll be 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Kelly. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Mahomes going to get this one to Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Jaguars.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 21. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Kelly. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
At the 27.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Here we go. Here we go.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. Sets up the screen to Robinson. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
56. 6-man. Check girl.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Foster Moreau, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Number 25.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Miles Jack.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Complete to Kelly. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Gets this one to Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Jaguars 10.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak.
That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Final score, Chiefs.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.